This week on Fashion Sense, we're serving up stylish fun with a Barkuterie board for your fur babies and a delicious Dirty Monkey smoothie. Plus, Deidre answers if lash extensions damage your real lashes. Dr. Hannah talks cardio versus strength training for women. Denise shares what to avoid during escrow, and we're building chic outfits around black boots. Presented by Hawaii Sports Radio Network and D. Suihiro Electric Inc. Sundays, 7 p.m. on Spectrum OC16.
Aloha, I'm Valerie Joseph with Fashion Sense, reselling runway looks to the walkways of Hawaii and providing smart solutions to all your fashion needs.
Hi friends! Charcuterie boards have been taking the spotlight on many menus. Who doesn't love a beautiful platter filled with delicious items that look so tantalizing? Well, today we are making a very special board for very special people. We are making a Barkuterie board. This board is for our very special fur babies. Now they deserve cute little treat platters too, right? So just like you would make one for us, you would add on a beautiful tray all your fur baby favorite treats. Start by cutting out some bone-shaped cheddar cheese slices. Now don't throw away the edges of the cheese. I'll show you what you can do with them. Take all the edges, dice them into tiny little pieces. You can put them at the bottom of a tiny little bowl. Lay the bones on top. Now on the opposite corner, I'm going to add another tiny little bowl with some mozzarella balls. My Scoshi boy loves mozzarella balls. To add some gravy-coated bone biscuits. Watch how cute this is. No rhyme or reason, no right or wrong, just add all your favorite things. Remember, you are the queen of your kitchen. Make all your favorite furry baby treats on your tray. These are little burger bites. They look like tiny little burgers right off the grill. Some carrot sticks in the center. I'll add some peanut butter heart-shaped biscuits. And of course, everything's better with bacon on it. So we'll add some bacon bits. And that's it. How cute is this? So we've got our meat and cheese board. Now let's make a dessert board. These are little cookies that look like donuts. Aren't they adorable? You can get this at your local pet store or your pet bakery, wherever you like to grab your treats for your baby. Well, these are not actual chocolate chip cookies. They look like chocolate chip cookies, but they're made with carob, so they're safe for your fur baby. They smell so yummy, and they look like human cookies. These are peanut butter filled pretzel bites. Look at these cookies. They look like peanut butter old-fashioned cookies, and this is peanut butter filled cookies. They smell so delicious. Oh my gosh, and this might be my favorite treat to add, you guys. This is Rice Krispie treats. And they're peanut butter flavored as well. Peanut butter is my Scoshi boy's favorite flavor. He's gonna love this board. And there you have it, a dessert board and a meat and cheese board. This is a great idea if you're hosting a party or just as a special treat for your furry loved one. If you have a special idea that you'd like to share with us, please send that to our website, fashionsensehawaii.com. I'd love to share it here on the show. Tune in for your daily dose of fashion sense on Spectrum OC16. Presented by Hawaii Sports Radio Network and D. Suihiro Electric Inc.
Is the freshest local sports station in Hawaii. We are the official broadcast partner of the Oahu Interscholastic Association. Listen live to Hawaii high school sports and wake up in the den with Ku'ule Agbayani. It's the only woman-led sports talk show in Hawaii. Follow them on social media at HI Sports Radio or visit hawaiisportsradio.com.
Aloha Diaper Bank. They don't just help babies, they help mothers. They empower us to do more than we could do on our own.
Finishing college.
Starting a business.
Furthering my education.
When you donate to help a baby, you donate to help their mother.
Macy.
Rachel.
Ellie.
Donate today to help babies and mothers in need.
Mahalo. Mahalo.
Mahalo. Thank you, Aloha Diaper Bank.
Hi friends, it's time for Beauty Talk with Lash Master and Educator Deidre Harvey of Zolash Pro. Hi Deidre.
Hi Val.
There are so many questions around lash extensions, so I love these beauty talks. One came in from our website that asked, will my natural lashes get damaged from lash extensions?
So lash extensions should not damage your natural lashes. You want to make sure that you find a certified and licensed lash artist that knows how to properly apply extensions. Someone doesn't know how to apply it properly. Maybe they're attaching an extension to more than one natural lash. And because your natural lashes grow at different lengths and a different pace, oftentimes you can pull out one or two or multiple ones, and you can really damage a lash follicle.
Now, I've been wearing lash extensions for a number of years, and I feel my natural lashes are pretty healthy.
Yes, your lashes are great. So when I look at your lashes, I'm looking at the extensions and the natural lashes, and they look really healthy, right? I'm not seeing any sparse areas, there's no lashes missing, so you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. I have a great lash stylist. So friends, it's really important to make sure that you work with a licensed, professional, certified lash stylist to protect your natural lashes. If you have a question for our beauty expert, head to our website, fashionsensehawaii.com.
For more information, you can email us at info@zolashpro.com.
We'll be right back.
Tune in for your daily dose of fashion sense on Spectrum OC16.
It's fashion. And I don't know. It's fashion. And it's fashion. And it's fashion. It's fashion. It's
Hawaiian Coffee Body Scrubs. Moisturizing, rejuvenating, energizing, sun-kissed, alluring, beautiful, handmade in Hawaii with aloha. Coco Java.
Now it's time to get dirty, shall we? We are making a dirty monkey frozen drink. Another sweet treat, and this one requires just 4 ingredients. Now I've learned that this recipe goes by 2 names, the dirty monkey or the dirty banana. Either way, you'll love it. Watch how easy this is to make. We're gonna add 2 cups of ice into a blender, 2 bananas, and this recipe is great for ripe bananas. Don't you just love the funky name of this recipe? I think it's so cute. Then we are going to add a cup of half and half. Here is where it gets dirty. We are adding some dark chocolate. Y'all know I love chocolate, so I'm making mine really dirty. More. More. Now all we're gonna do is blend it together. Now, before we pour it into our glasses, I'm gonna dirty up our glasses a little, and I'm gonna add more chocolate on the insides of them. Right, now I'm gonna add in our monkey. It just sounds delicious. My mouth is just watering. Holy cow. I'm gonna top it off with some sliced bananas. And of course, I'm gonna need to drizzle it up with more chocolate. You can never have too much chocolate. Some cute straws. You guys, a parasol. Now, y'all know I am gonna need to indulge. It's creamy, it's chocolatey, not overly sweet. It's the perfect combination that's refreshing anytime. Send your favorite recipes to our website, fashionsensehawaii.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to view more recipes and episodes. Presented by Hawaii Sports Radio Network and D. Suihiro Electric Inc. on Spectrum OC16. Hi friends, it's time for our real estate tip of the week with our real estate expert Denise Miyahira, who's here to talk about the top 3 things to avoid while in escrow. Thank you so much for being here, Denise.
Hi, thanks Val.
And thank you, Nori, for being here again.
Thanks for paying attention. So yes, Val, there are 3 things that I really want people to think about while they're in escrow.
All right.
The first one is do not open a line of credit. Do not open credit cards. Do not make big purchases. I know you're very excited about furniture. Hold off, talk to your loan officer, and make sure that that's not going to derail you from being able to get the loan.
Yeah.
Right? Because remember, you're taking a snapshot of where you are financially when you apply for the loan. And so your loan officer thinks you're making this amount of money, have this amount of debt, so everything looks great.
Okay.
Now, if you're taking on way more debt, that could change what you look like financially. It will change your ratio.
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
have to be very, very careful about not to do anything that could jeopardize whether or not you get the loan.
What if there's so many great deals at furniture stores where there's 0% interest for
Yeah.
X amount, so
Yeah.
that's not even.
No.
Okay,
That's
none of that
probably
too.
that's probably not a good idea, but
Okay.
check in with your loan officer.
right.
If you're getting phone calls or emails, make sure to try to respond as soon as possible,
Okay.
or at least communicate with everyone, right? So that we all know what's going on.
Okay.
And then the last thing is, don't quit your job. You gave your loan officer a snapshot of what you
Right.
look like, where you've been working, how long you've been working there, how much you've been making. And now you're changing everything by moving around. And that again could jeopardize whether or not you get that loan from your mortgage company.
Right, right. What if it's a lateral move with a different company? You're going to make the same amount of money.
Right.
Is that okay?
check with your loan officer.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, Denise. Always great information. So friends, make sure you work directly with your realtor and everyone on your A team and communicate constantly with them. They can help you get your dream home. If you have a question for our expert, head to our website, fashionsenshawaii.com, or to our Instagram and Facebook pages. You can always contact Denise directly.
Thanks, Val, and together we'll find the keys to your happy home.
We'll be right back.
Tune in for your daily dose of fashion sense on Spectrum OC16.
It takes a lot of little things to make a successful classroom. But it only takes one small donation to make a difference. A donation to our island's public schools is a giant step towards building a future for our keiki. Learn how you can make a difference at communityhelpingschools.org.
Hawaiian Coffee Body Scrubs. Moisturizing, rejuvenating, energizing, beautiful. Handmade in Hawaii with aloha. Coco Java.
Hi friends, it's time for our Ask the Doctor segment with Dr. Hannah Merchant, who's here to answer women's questions that you've always wanted answers to. Hi Dr. Hannah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Val.
We had a viewer submit a question to our website. Kelly asked, which is more important for women over 35, strength training or cardio?
So a lot of women ask that question because they've noticed that the exercises they were doing earlier, like maybe in their 20s, were just not landing the same way in their 30s or even into their 40s. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Strength training is really important. Cardio is really important. It doesn't need to be a battle between two of those. It just depends on what priorities you need to set for yourself. Around the mid-30s, the body starts to lose muscle mass. That normally happens. So for someone who's inactive or who's not doing any kind of regular activity, that muscle mass loss can happen more quickly compared to someone who is doing regular activity. Since muscle helps burn calories, then not building muscle can actually slow down your metabolism.
There's a saying that if you're tired, if you're too tired to exercise, or if you're too tired, do some jumping jacks, and that will boost your energy. And I've tried that, and I gotta say, I'm not sure I'm convinced.
It's more of a issue of motivation, not so much of being tired or fatigued. It's more maybe mental fatigue that you need to get over in order to get over the physical fatigue as well. So why is strength training so valuable? It's because it builds muscle. And building muscle can be protective as we age. A lot of times, us women, we focus on the number on the scale, but that's not what we should be focusing on. Sure, if the number is going up and you're not building muscle, then that could be a problem and could be an undesirable result.
When the scale number goes up, how do you know if it's fat or muscle mass?
Are you going to the gym? Are you eating well? Are you working out? Are your clothes fitting better? If your clothes are fitting better, then chances are you're not gaining weight from fat.
Many women say they're afraid to strength train for fear of looking bulky.
Okay, so actually it's really hard for women to look bulky from strength training. And the reason for that, well, keep in mind, bodybuilders, they are very disciplined. It takes a lot of effort to have strong muscles, and it takes a lot of nutrition, it takes a lot of exercise. It's not easy to get to that point where you're actually becoming a bodybuilder. So that if you're not ascribing to that very rigorous program, then chances are you're not going to be able to develop that kind of body, and especially not without a lot of effort. Most women who strength train become stronger, more lean, and more defined. They don't become more bulky. As women age, especially around menopause and afterwards, then the risk of osteopenia and osteoporosis increases dramatically. Strengthening your bones can help reduce fracture risk later in life. So actually, strength training is an investment in your health. It's not about only how you look, it's also about how you feel and the strength of your bones and your muscles. So